Hello everybody, today in this video I'll be discussing my thoughts on Six Flags and whether or not their future is brighter now. But before I get into the rant, if you're new here and you like what I post, consider subscribing. It really helped me out a lot on my journey to 500 subscribers, and I have something really funny planned for 500. So if that subscribe button is red, click it to make it gray and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So if you guys don't know, on November 15th or 16th, basically the week of IAAPA, Six Flags has a new CEO now. And this can open up a whole new world of possibilities. So I wanted to talk about today, is Six Flags gonna have a brighter future? Better rides, better qualities? Then maybe they won't become the discount chain anymore? I mean, I doubt that, but you know, still. Better quality Six Flags than the last decade. First, let's talk about the last decade before we can talk about what this one could bring. The last decade was filled with a lot of clone rides and a lot of kind of, just okay additions. We saw the additions of a couple new parks, water parks. We got, I think, Frontier City. We got Great Escape back, I guess. I'm sure there's some other parks I'm missing. But this decade was definitely filled with probably one of the greatest things of all time, RMC. Six Flags definitely rinsed and repeated this at all of their parks, and I can't complain about that. That's definitely something they did really good on their part. But something that they really didn't do well, I think, was the promise of giving every Six Flags park a new ride every year. In my opinion, this just drains the budget for all of the good stuff that you could be adding to parks that really deserve something. So like, for example, every year, 10 parks would get a flat ride, all the small parks would get a new water park complex, and then 2 coasters would come to 2 major parks in the Six Flags chain. That's a lot of money they're spending. Instead, what I think would have been a better idea, instead of promising new rides, new thrills every year or something, I think it would have been a better idea if they would have saved their money for bigger, better quality additions. So not every park would get something new every single year, sadly. But that's okay, because then you can save up for stuff like B&Ms and Intamins and all the expensive stuff that's actually good quality rides. Stuff that Six Flags did is they rinsed and repeated a lot of their flat rides, like the Zamperla Giga Discoveries, which are really good rides. I mean, I haven't been on one, but I've been on a smaller scale one, and it was really good. But they also added a whole ton of free spins. Of course, the RMCs, which again, I'm not complaining, but they are kind of cheap additions, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really good, but still, you could still save money for something else, if that makes sense. So that's definitely what Six Flags was doing the last decade. Now, something new happened this year of a new coaster that's coming next year to Fiesta, Texas, which is Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. This literally opened a door for Six Flags, because now that they're willing to work with B&M again, just is really good. So now smaller parks, if they could get a smaller scale dive coaster, a smaller scale floorless coaster, anything like that. So now that there's a new manufacturer on the block, that's a really, really good thing. Now something else I want to point out, the new CEO, like I said before. This could mean big things, guys. What if the new CEO could bring back the possibility of bringing back Gerstlauer and Six Flags together? This would be even bigger than B&M working with Six Flags, because think about it. Gerstlauer can make pretty compact roller coasters for a small price. You've seen some smaller parks around the country get Gerstlauer Eurofighters and even Infinity coasters, honestly. Six Flags could do this with their smaller parks. I think Six Flags St. Louis, Great Escape especially, could definitely benefit from one of these Gerstlauer Eurofighters. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on if Six Flags is going to have a brighter future. Because if Dr. Diabolical Cliffhanger does really well, and if the new CEO has a different business plan than the one before, I think Six Flags could definitely do a 180. Maybe not a 180, but a definitely drastic change in their future. So what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think Six Flags is going into a new direction? Or are they going to stay the same old Six Flags discount chain? Comment down below your thoughts. And again, if you're new here and like what I post, consider subscribing. But that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you all later. Bye!